Snow and ice blanketing the Wabash Valley, crews working to clear the snow, and police offering important safety tips.
If you do not feel comfortable out driving in the snow, stay home for the day.
And the storm team tracking a second round of winter weather.
We could see upwards to 7 inches of snow along the I-70 corridor into Tuesday.
Team coverage of this Wabash Valley winter storm starts now.
Coverage you can count on. This is the Wabash Valley's most watched newscast with Heather Good, Storm Team 10 meteorologist David Seipel, and Marty Ledbetter Sports. This is News 10 at 10 on My Fox 10.
Winter weather is sweeping the valley tonight, and another batch of snow is on the way. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 10 on My Fox 10. We've been updating you on road conditions and sharing crucial reminders for drivers all evening. We'll have more on that a little later, but the storm team is leading our team coverage tonight. Storm Team 10's David Seipel has been tracking 2 winter weather systems, and Chief Meteorologist Kevin Orpert is live in Terre Haute with a closer look at current conditions. We start now with David Seipel in the Storm Team 10 Weather Center. And David, one round wasn't enough. You say another is on the way.
That is right, Heather. Yeah, unfortunately, we do have a second round of heavy snow tomorrow evening. That's Monday night into Tuesday very early. We'll make way for a slick commute Tuesday morning. However, we are still dealing with round 1 throughout the Wabash Valley. And you can see in some areas of the valley, seeing a little bit of that pink coming in. That is possibly freezing rain working into our region. So it will make for slick spots overnight tonight and more to come. You can see a little bit of a clearing, but I will not rule out some freezing drizzle throughout the area. 28 right now, Newton, KZ 26, 30, Brazil, Linton at 31 degrees. You can see Vincennes and Washington at that freezing mark. So those temperatures are getting a little bit warmer to the south. Those winds right out of the northeast. With those north winds, it will be pumping in that cooler air. However, farther to the south, we're seeing a more easterly trend to those winds, about 10 miles per hour. Coming up in my full forecast, we'll have those snow showers possible tonight. Freezing rain will be possible. And yes, I've updated once again our snowfall map. Could be looking at totals increasing for the next 24 to 48 hours throughout the valley. Now, Storm Team 10 Chief Meteorologist Kevin Orpert is live in Terre Haute. He has more on what we're seeing on the ground. Kevin, what are conditions like out there?
All right, David. I am out here, and one thing I want to point out is it's not snowing as heavily as it was earlier. The snow is coming almost straight down, and I look here at my coat, and it almost bounces, which tells me that there's a little bit of warmer air trying to mix in with this. You had talked about freezing rain or some sort of other precipitation. So what we have going on here is almost a grapple coming down, and so it's not those big flakes we had. But I want to show you something here, and this is what you're dealing with on the streets tonight. So I'm going to crouch down here, and so here you have a covering of snow right here. But when I move this snow away, see how I move it away, and still right beneath, right there, see that's packed, and there's some ice underneath that. So when you're driving along, even though there's not a whole lot of snow at this point, at least something that hasn't been plowed away, we do have snow still on the ground. Now, I've seen the trucks out there, they're being treated and so on, but make no mistake, this is a dangerous driving situation going on here tonight, and will continue to be so through the nighttime hours into the first part of the day tomorrow. So, as people drive past me now, slowly as they should, if you're going out tonight, remember that there's snow, and then there's ice and packed snow beneath and right on the surface of the road. Heather?
Kevin, thank you. Crews across the valley are working right now to keep roads clear. We caught up with Vigo County Highway Department crews this evening. Plow drivers are working 12-hour shifts 22 trucks are out on the roads right now. Another round of drivers will take over early Monday morning. Drivers tell us they got started in Vigo County when the snow started to fall around 4 this afternoon. Drivers also tell us they need space to do their jobs, so don't follow too closely. Indiana Department of Transportation trucks are also out covering U.S. and state highways and interstates. They'll be working around the clock as well. Now, here is a look at what traffic is like right now across the Wabash Valley. You can see traffic has slowed in some areas. Just take a look at those color bars at the top there. You can see the green areas. There are some red and yellow spots. I-70 westbound, you can see in that area, 9 miles per hour drivers only going 9 miles per hour in that area. Travel advisories are in place in some counties. Several slide-offs and other accidents have also been reported. This, of course, is something we will continue to update you on as you plan for tomorrow morning. Now, these accidents are why tonight's safety alert is all about what to do if you find yourself on the side of the road. We caught up with the Indiana State Police before the snow arrived this afternoon. Sergeant Matt Ames says you should be prepared if you have to drive in the snow and ice. Make sure you have supplies in your car if you get stranded and that your phone is charged. Also, make sure you have plenty of gas. Pay attention to where you are too. That way, if you are in an accident, you can tell help where to find you.
We ask for you to remain in your vehicle, contact 911, give the dispatcher a good location where your vehicle is located at. Let that dispatcher know whether or not it's a property damage accident or whether or not it's a personal injury accident so that we can get their proper emergency crews to arrive at your scene.
Heading into Monday morning, Sergeant Ames reminds you to give yourself extra time to get where you're going and make sure you clear the snow and ice from your car. That way you can see and snow won't fly off and impact other drivers. As for tomorrow, there are some closings and delays already. You can find that information anytime on our website, WTHITV.com.